Hey folks, it's Subsist68 here on Metal Couch, and today I'm going to be reviewing Megadeth's Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good, remixed and remastered. Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good is the first album by Megadeth after Mustaine was booted out of Metallica, and was originally released, I believe, in 1983, 84, something like that. And this was remastered in 2002. But I find that this album to be a classic metal album to me. Some people think that Peace Sells was a bit more of an accomplishment, but there's just something about Killing Is My Business that just blows Peace Sells out of the water. Now onto a track listing here. We've got eight tracks here that were originally on the album, and there's a problem with one of these tracks, but I'll get to that later. And you also have 3 bonus tracks, which are demos, original demos from 1983, 84, somewhere around that time. Track listing, you have Last Rites, Love to Death, Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good, The Skull Beneath the Skin, Rattlehead, Chosen Ones, Looking Down the Cross, Mechanics, and These Boots, which was a cover of the Nancy Sinatra song, These Boots. You know, these boots are made for walking, but I'll get to that track a little bit later. Take a look inside here. You've got a shiny disc that says Megadeth and has the track listing on there. Inside the booklet, you have a message from Mustaine about the album, and on the back of the album it says that it's dedicated to Gar Samuelson, who was the drummer during the period that this album was recorded. He died in 2000, I believe. I don't remember. I think it was 2000. That seems to be the one that rings a bell the best. But you got your lyrics in here. Not really much on the artwork side, but you have the lyrics, and then on after the lyrics, you have comments about the songs from Dave Mustaine, David Ellefson. In fact, yeah, I think that's all who have comments on this. So going down the track listing, Last Rites, Love to Death starts out with a piano intro, which I believe was written by Mustaine himself. I'm not exactly sure. Then you have Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good, title track. It's a classic Megadeth track, along with The Skull Beneath the Skin, which is probably my favorite track off the album. Rattlehead is like a song to get the crowd hyped up. Chosen Ones, I believe Mustaine's explanation for Chosen Ones had a bit of a Monty Python influence on it. I don't know, he obviously wasn't taking anything seriously. And then Looking Down the Cross is supposed to be an interpretation of the thoughts of Jesus Christ while he was on the cross.
Oh, a song about my son?
God?
Yep, it's me again. You know, just checking in.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a review here to do, so could you just kind of... Can it wait till later?
Oh, didn't mean to intrude.
Thanks. Anyway, you have Mechanics, which again is a fan favorite. In fact, most of this album is a bunch of fan favorite songs that Mustaine won't play anymore because of his choice to become a born-again Christian. He refuses to play a lot of these songs, which, if he doesn't want to play them, that's fine. I'm not going to hold it against him. I'm not going to be one of those fanboys that goes, yeah, whine, bitch, piss, moan. He won't play his classics anymore. He still plays Rust in Peace, so I'm happy. Mechanics, some people would know as Metallica. Metallica has a song called The Four Horsemen, which is basically the same thing as Mechanics, except slowed down. Mechanics was purposely played faster because Mustaine back then had a thing against Metallica for booting them out. He kind of wanted revenge, but those days are over. The feuds between the two bands are over, and the fans are the people that are keeping that feud alive. And now we get to my big problem with this album, and it's These Boots. Now, I've heard the original version of this song. I've heard it unedited from the original Killing Is My Business album before they went back and remastered it. And you know, it was a fun cover. You could tell that they just put it on there for fun, that it wasn't anything to be taken seriously. But due to a lawsuit by Lee Hazelwood, the person who wrote the song, Mustaine had to take out all obscene or offensive lyrics that he changed from the original work. And on this album, when they went back and put that song in here, pretty much the whole song is censored by a beep. In terms of the lyrics, you still got the guitars and drums and everything else, but you know, it's kind of bullshit why he had to take it off there anyway, but I'm not really going to go into that. In terms of demos, you have demos of Last Rites Love to Death, Mechanics, and The Skull Beneath the Skin. Now these demos sound like really really old cassette quality, but they're still really good to listen to, and I was really impressed at how much faster he was actually playing these songs on the demos compared to the final product. So it's a nice little thing in here to just a nice thing to add to the collection. Uh, if I had to give Killing Is My Business a score out of 10, I would give it an 8 out of 10. That seems to be, it's a good album. It's not perfect. It has its flaws with these boots, but I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. It's a really good album, a classic Megadeth album. If you can find the original copy of this, pick it up because they're extremely rare, and I would be tempted to actually buy it off of you. But yeah, definitely look around, check this out. Um, Other than that, I really don't have much to say about this album other than it's a good, solid album, and it's a classic metal album in my book. So this is Subsist 68 here on Metal Couch, signing off.